Welcome back to the RFL Legends Dynasty on the RFL Network. We've got Ferris State traveling to Richmond, Virginia to take on the Spiders as the number 2 ranked team looks to continue the streak that they have in the Legends Dynasty. Looking at that streak, national champions in the last 2 seasons, runner-up in season 6, 25 wins in a row for the Spiders. Hello everyone, I am Caleb. And Richmond is looking to defend their title. They have, for the past 2 seasons, been on a streak 47-3 in their last 50 games. Last loss for the Spiders coming in season 7 against Eastern Washington. But they play host to Ferris State today. And Ferris State has given some top teams problems. And earlier in our Dynasty, Twist has struggled against them early. They are a team that comes out the gates. How can they respond to this Richmond team that has been so good for the past couple of seasons? So we're about to get ready for Richmond and Ferris State. The Spiders will be getting the football first as we are about to get underway here. Kick is away, and it'll be returned by Break for this Richmond Spiders squad. A return out of the end zone, and he goes right. And on the first play of the game, Richmond is going to take it back for a touchdown, a kick return for Break. And just like that, 9 seconds in, the Spiders are on top. Robert Break, 103 yards for the kickoff return, and it's already 7-0 Spiders. What can Ferris State do to return the favor against this Spiders defense? Tolbert will return it for the Bulldogs, and he won't get the nice blocking that Break got on his return. Gets it to around the 12. And the Bulldogs offense already trailing for the first time as they get the football. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Levine is back to pass. Looking, steps up, going to try to scramble, throws, and gets it away. No receiver was really in the area. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Ferris State. Levine will hand off to Howerman. Howerman gets the first down. Nice cut up the field by Nelson Heuerman. Excuse me, not Howerman, Heuerman. That's a first down regardless up to the 23. Now 1st and 10. Folk in the backfield. He gets to play action. Levine rolling right, throws on the run. A beautiful pass to his receiver on the sideline. Levine with a beautiful ball. It's another first down for Ferris State. Levine will keep it on a read option, tries to get outside, really can't, in fact, loses a yard on the play, back to the 40. Alex Regas with the tackle for loss. 2nd and 11 will be the next down for the Bulldogs. Levine's back to pass, 4-man rush for Richmond. Quick route over the middle of Heuerman. Heuerman fights off a tackle, breaks one more, and gets close to the first down marker, needing about half a yard for Ferris to keep this drive going inside Richmond territory for the first time. Levine is back to pass, quick fires, and it's caught by his receiver up to the 39. Levine with a couple of nice throws early. And Ferris State is inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Levine will have a play action. He's going to roll right, looking for something. Throws once again a beautiful pass to Power on the sideline on the run. Another first down for Ferris State up to the 26. Levine will RPO it to his receiver, but the pass, I think, deflected off a linebacker there for Richmond as it hits the turf. A little dangerous pass there from Levine, who has been really solid on his opening drive. But it's 2nd and 10 now from the 26. Levine Halfback draw to Hewerman, who gets a nice running lane at 9 more yards for him. Sets up another 3rd and short for Ferris State. Third and 1. Levine will hand out to Folk, and he's hitting the backfield, a drop for a 2-yard loss. Back to the 19, Gregory Mondeau with the TFL. And a decision time for the Bulldogs in the opening drive. Do they think this will be a field goal game? No, they don't. They're going for it. 4th and 3 from inside the red zone. Levine back to pass. He's looking, throws, has a man into double, covers, thread of the needle, but gets it to power. His first catch, his second catch, but gets it to the 8-yard line. A beautiful pass once again by Levine, and it's a goal-to-go situation for Ferris State. Levine, handoff, Folk. Folk tries to cut up the middle, only going to get a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal now from the 7. Second and goal, 7-yard line for the Bulldogs, trying to tie this one up. Early speed option to Crook, the backup quarterback. He was a starter last season. Folk breaks that tackle, but can't break free from the rest of the Richmond defenders. It's a gain of 2, 3rd and goal. Empty backfield for Levine. Levine is back to pass, looking for something, rolling right, still rolling, looking for something. Throws it away at the last second before he gets sacked. And I think this time Ferris State will settle for 3. About a 22-yard field goal from Ferris State. And the kick is up and no good. He couldn't get it in the left upright. And Jamie Bruce misses a chip shot, and Richmond stays in front by 7. First and 10 from the 20-yard line as Castanazzo gets the handoff and tries to get outside, but only gets 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. Costanzo in the backfield for Richmond. It's a triple option. Strong keeps it, looking to pitch it, and will not, but they get the first down. Up to the 31-yard line. Tavares gets the handoff from Strong, who only get 2. Little difficulty running the football, it seems, early for Richmond. Not finding the running lanes that they're used to. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Spiders. From the 33, Strong is back to pass. Throws quickly to his running back. Costanza makes the grab, only gets 4. And it'll be 3rd and short for the Spiders on their opening offensive series. Third and 4 from the 37. Strong looking. Sacked on the play. Elkins gets him, and he goes down. A loss of 9 on the play. And Richmond has to punt the football away. Bulldogs looking to hold Strong. And Azur will return it for the Bulldogs. He breaks a tackle, tries to bounce it outside, but can't. Gets up to the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ferris State. Play action pass, Levine looking down the field. Throws over the middle. That pass, it's caught! It's caught by his receiver. Bender down the field. Went up and got it over the Richmond corner. And that's 1st and 10 to the 34. What a grab by Bender. And just like that, the Bulldogs are back in Spiders territory. Handoff Hewerman. Hewerman cuts right, and he will get about half of what he needs. 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 now from the 30 as we approach the end of the first quarter. The line changes the play, gets a snap off, throws quickly, comeback run, almost picked off, but power hangs on through contact, and that's how we end the first quarter. It's 7-0 Richmond thanks to returning the opening kick of the game. But Ferris State is back in the red zone looking to tie things up here. 1st and 10 from the 17. The linebacker to pass screenplay, throws it to Huberman over the middle. Huberman breaks free, gets close to the first down marker up to the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Second and 1 from the 8. It'll be an RPO handoff to Folk. He's got Greengrass into the end zone. Touchdown, Ferris State. And we're going to be tied here early in the second quarter. Extra point is up and good. And it's 7-7 here in the second. Break, who already has taken one back, can't get the blocking like he had last time. And he'll get it up to the 19-yard line. 7-7 game here, early second quarter. Pitch out to Costanzo. Costanzo breaks free. He's down the sideline 40. 45, 50, makes him a miss up to the 40. Tries to break free. He does to the 25. 35. Just around there, but Phil Costanzo almost with an exceptional run up to the 37-yard line. They're in Ferris State territory for the first time today. Strong will hand it off to Tavares out of the backfield. Tavares runs over a man, or at least tries to, gets inside the red zone up to the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. First and 10. 3 backs in the backfield. It's an RPO. Costanzo takes the handoff, but it's going to lose 4. Back to the 19. Solid defensive effort there for Ferris State. Strong play action. Looking, throws to the end zone. Oh, just over his receiver head. I think that's break. His intended target. It hits the turf. It'll be 3rd and 14 from the 19. Strong is back to pass it again. Rolling right. Throws the comeback route. It's caught. No! Can't hang on through contact was Robbins. And Richmond will have to settle for a field goal of their own. Field goal is up, and it is good. So we've had a miss and a make between the two teams. Richmond back on top as 10-7 Spiders. .553 left to go in the second. Ferris State going to get the football back, looking to take a lead of their own here late in the second. Levine hands off to Huberman, right side. He's got nice blocks. Up to the 35, out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Ferris State. Spiders have no answer for the run game right now of the Bulldogs. Levine speed option, throws outside. Huberman breaks tackle up to the 45, shoves off him in to midfield. Another first down for Nelson Huberman. 50 yards on the day so far. Levine, play action pass, rolling right, throws, dangerous pass, is intercepted by Melvin. Melvin with blockers downfield, up to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. We're going to have a pick 6. Touchdown, Richmond. 2 scores by non-offensive teams for the Spiders. Kickoff, and now pick 6. and we've got a 2-score game. Kickoff is needed in the end zone. And just like that, Ferris State now finds themselves trailing by 10. Richmond has no offensive touchdowns and 2 touchdowns that were scored by special teams and the defense right now. Levine back to pass. Looking, steps up, tries to break free, can't, loses 2 on the play as he's stacked by Valles. It'll be 2nd and 12 from the 23. Levine back to pass, 2nd and 12. Rolls right, throws that pass, intercepted by Melvin again. This time he can't get the return. He had probably one man to beat, and it would have been close to getting his 2nd touchdown in as many drives. But Richmond with a chance to really blow this game open here early. 17-7 the football inside Ferris State territory. Handoff, Costanzo gets 4 up to the 33. 2nd and 6 now for Richmond. Wildcat. Costanzo hands off to Tavares, and he will fight his way for 2. It'll be 3rd and 4 now to the 31-yard line. Strong back in the game now. He's back to pass. He's looking. He throws quickly over the middle. That pass is dropped by his tight ends. And we'll see what Richmond wants to do here. They don't seem to want to be bringing out the field goal unit. It'll be 4th and 4 now from the 31-yard line for Richmond, trying to capitalize on the 2nd turnover from Ferris State. Flipping the play is Richmond. Strong is back to pass. He's looking, rolling left. Looking, throws over the middle. Oh, it's caught. No, dropped by Robbins. It was a tough throw, trying to roll back to his, or roll to his left and then set his feet. Robbins went up and tried to grab it, just couldn't hang on through contact. And Ferris State defense holds strong after throwing a 2nd pick. Levine hands off to Huerman, and for the first time it seems all day, he goes backwards. Richmond now selling out towards the run. Levine back to pass, screen, throws to Falk out of the backfield. Falk, he's free and gets the first down, cutting his way through the blockers to the 42. It's 1st and 10. Levine back to pass, throws to Huerman. Huerman, he's got good grass in front of him. 45-40, 35-30. Ferris on the sideline, tackled out of bounds at the 25. But Nelson Huerman's got Ferris State back in scoring position here late in the second to try to get back into this game. Levine, play action pass. Throws right side, wide open is Bender. Bender gets hit hard, but gets a 9-yard reception up to the 15. And that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. A wide one so far here in Richmond, Virginia. Ferris State looking to hang around with a number 2 team in the land. Second and 1 from the 15-yard line. Levine hands off Falk left side. Falk breaks the tackle, breaks the second one. Almost got away from a third. Only 2 yards on the play, but that's enough for a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Levine, he's back to pass again. Throws left side. Huerman can't hang on through contact. He drops it. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for Ferris State. Outgaining the Spiders. Of course, Richmond only has their 2 touchdowns are on a kickoff, which was the opening kickoff of the game, and then a pick 6 that happened earlier this quarter. Second and 10 from the 13-yard line. Levine changing the play right side. He will hand it off to Falk. Falk Jukes away from 1. Only going to get up to the 9. Richmond burns a timeout, trying to keep some time on the clock. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 9-yard line for the Bulldogs. Third and 6. Levine is back to pass, rolling right, throws away. And it looks like Ferris State will settle for another field goal. Missed one from a similar spot last time. And the kick is up, and it's good. So Ferris State cuts the lead back to a single score. 17-10 with about a minute to go here in the second. Brake looking to take back another one. Open the game with a kickoff return. Looking for blockers. Gets him. He might be gone again. Oh, he's tackled from behind at the 35-yard line. But Brake almost broke away another one for Richmond. Strong with the offense out. Puts a man in motion. It's Melton. He gets on a jet touch pass. Melton can't really turn up the field. And it'll be a timeout from Richmond. It's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Screen pass. Can't get it off to his running back. And all of a sudden, there's a chance Ferris State will have an opportunity to go tie things up. If they can get off the field here, they still have all 3 timeouts. 3rd and 10 from the 35-yard line. It's going to be a play action. Strong is looking, rolling right, still looking. Nothing coming open, running backwards, still running backwards, and he's sacked at the 8-yard line. A 27-yard sack on the play. It's 4th and 37 from the 8-yard line. Kicks away. Azure will return it. He makes his man miss, going right side. Can't break free from other Spiders tackling him. But Ferris State with the football at the 47. Handoff. Levine will get the football for 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. Levine back to pass from the 44. He's looking down the field. Throws at 1-on-1 coverage on the right sideline. Bender can't hang on this time. Made a great catch earlier, but just couldn't get his hands on that one. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 44. Levine, back to pass, 3rd and 7 throws. Check down to Huerman. He breaks free, and he got to get the first down up to the 34. Bulldogs now got to hurry up. 43 seconds. They only have 1 timeout now. Levine play action. Looking, throws over the middle. It's caught by Power. He tries to spin away, but can't. And the final timeout's used by Ferris State. Second and 4 from the 28. Crook back to pass. Is the backup quarterback now. He's going to take off and run. Tackle from behind, but gets the first down up to the 23. This is our Crook back in the game. Was the starter last season for Ferris State, but not this year. Crook back to pass again. Looking, pressure coming. Tries to get away and throws it away at the last second before he goes down. 2nd and 10 now from the 23. Empty backfield for Levine. He's back to pass. Looking, throws to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Ferris State! And we are tied right before halftime. What a pass by Levine. And the Bulldogs are hanging around, looking to tie things up here before they go to the locker room. Kick is up and good. And our score is 17-all with 15 seconds left to go. Kick is away, and Brake, who's been very dangerous on kickoff return, looking to get another one. He breaks free, almost gets a second. He's been close since taking the first one back. First and 10, empty set for Richmond. 1-on-1 ball down the right sideline. That pass incomplete. Robbins could not get his hands on it. It'll be 2nd and 10. Only one final play for the Spiders. Strong backs pass, quick throw over the middle. It's caught by Trask. Trask breaks a couple tackles and actually gets tackled with 1 second left. So maybe they'll try a 62-yard field goal, and they will. From the 45-yard line, 62 yards is what they're going to try here to close the half. No one's back for Ferris State. We'll see if Coach Pars can knock this one down. And no, cannot do that. And that is how we end half number 1. Number 2 team in the nation tied with Ferris State at 17. And the Bulldogs get the football to start half number 2. Kicks away and will not be returnable. And let's see what Ferris State can do here. Looking to take their first lead of the day on the opening drive of the second half. Handoff Huberman, who's had a big game so far, is tackled for 5 on the opening play of the second half, up to the 30. Second and 5 from the 30. It's going to be a play action pass. Rolling right is Levine, who will throw it right to Yoder on the defensive coverage. It was a bad ball from Levine, and Richmond already with great field position on their first drive. Second and 10, or first and 10, Strong keeps on a read option, looking for blockers down the field, needing some, but can't get the final 2 that he needs to take it to the end zone. A solid game regardless. It's an 18-yard carry. Inside the red zone, it's first and 10 from the 15. First and 10, QB direct from Strong. Strong takes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Richmond, and they answer right back. Their first offensive touchdown of the day puts them back on top 24-17. Kickoff is away from the 35, and it would not be returnable for Ferris State. First and 10, Levine speed option right side. Keeps it, fumbles, and it's recovered by Ferris State. They got away with one there. Levine dropped the football, but they keep the possession there. I think Huberman was actually the one who recovered that. He was diving in there trying to get the football. Stays with Ferris State, a 3-yard gain. Second and 7 from the 28. And Levine is back to pass. Throws a check down to Huberman, right side, spins away, first down, up to the 39. First and 10 for Ferris State. Levine losing the football again. This time, Mondo picks it up, and this will be a scoop and score for Richmond. Gregory Mondo takes home the 3rd non-offensive touchdown for the Spiders today, and it's back up to a 2-score game. Kick is now away for Richmond once again. Richmond has scored a kickoff return, a pick six, and a scoop and score, along with their 10 offensive points. And they're up 31-17. Levine, a couple of costly turnovers for his team right now. And he's back to pass again. Throws over the middle. Huerman catches it first down, or close to it, up to the 35. Empty backfield once again. Man in motion. Levine will hit it to Shit2. Looking for blockers down the field. Gets one, but can't break free of the defender. But Emmett Shit2 gets up to the 48. Levine backs pass up to the 48. Looking to take off, and he will. Trying to get tackled from behind. Gets 8 yards up to the 40. Inside Spiders territory. So we are closing on halfway through the third quarter. And Ferris State needs a drive to start cutting back into this lead. Levine back to pass. Looking. Still looking. Going to take off again. This time a spy. Football and recovered once again by Richmond. I believe that's the 4th turnover of the day for Richmond, as they look to capitalize on another opportunity and take a commanding lead here. Spears gets the handoff out of the backfield. He'll get 10 yards or so. Up to the 47. First down, Richmond. Similar formation, this time a toss right side to Spears. Can't get away from the Ferris State defense. It's a loss of 4 on the play, back to the 44-yard line. Second and 14 from the 44. Man in motion. Fake pitch left side. Strong is looking. Going to take off instead and going to get to the 47. It'll be a 10-yard carry by Alex Strong. 3rd and 4 for Richmond. Strong back to pass. 3rd and 4 looking. Has a man wide open in the backfield. It's Tavares. Down the sideline to 20. Hurdles a man and gets to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for Richmond inside the red zone, as they look to take a 3-score lead. Richmond, handoff, Costanzo. Costanzo looking for blockers. Gets the first down up to the 7. 1st and goal for the Spiders. Play action pass. Strong rolling right. Still rolling, looking for something. Throws to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Richmond. And they take a 3-score lead here late in the third quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. And our score is 38-17. Richmond with 2:29 left to go in the third. First and 10 now for Ferris State. 5 turnovers allowed by their offense. Looking to change that here and maybe get a quick score to cut into this lead and get it back down to 2 scores. First and 10, Levine back to pass. He's looking. Throws to his running back, Huerman, out of the backfield, and he will get 7 up to the 32. It'll be 2nd and 3. 7 receptions today for Huerman, and he's doing a lot of work on the ground as well. Handoff, Huerman. He will get the first down, fights his way up to the 35. It's 1st and 10 for Ferris State. Play action pass, Levine looking down the field. Still looking, throws, has Huerman out of the backfield, 50, 45, 40, 35, tackled at the 31. It's 1st and 10 for Ferris State. Play action pass, Levine. Rolling right, throws. It's to Bender. Out of bounds on the right sideline. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 26. Levine back to pass, looking. Throws to the end zone. Has a man. It's power. Touchdown, Ferris State. And they cut back in the lead. It's back down to a 2-score game late here in the 3rd. Kickoff is away, and it will be returned by Break. Looking for blockers down the left side. He'll get to the 27, but it'll be 1st and 10 for Richmond. Now probably looking to play the clock game here. It's going to be a handoff to Costanzo, and he fights his way for 7 yards up to the 33. Costanzo jukes his way up to about 2 yards to the 36. It'll be 3rd and 1 now for Richmond in the final play of the 3rd quarter. Toss right side, Costanzo trying to get the edge. Can't. A loss of 4, and Ferris State going to get the football with a chance to really cut in this lead again. 38-24, but Ferris State's getting the football to start the 4th quarter. Rashid kicks it away, and Azur will return it for Ferris State. Breaking coverage. Can't make the tackle. Azur is free right side up to the 40, to the 45, and just short of that, actually, up to the 44-yard line. Ferris State with the football, 1st and 10. Levine back to pass, empty set. Looking down the field, throws left side, has a man. It's Heuerman to the 20. 15, tackle there, and Ferris State's in the red zone with a chance to cut it down to a 7-point game. Levine, RPO, hands it to Heuerman. Heuerman cuts it in the middle. He gets to the 9. It'll be 2nd and 3 for Ferris State. Levine, hands off Heuerman, loss of 4, back to the 12-yard line. Good read there by the Richmond defense. It's a 3rd and long for Ferris State trying to get in the end zone. Levine back to pass. Rolling right, looking for something, throws incomplete. And obviously Ferris State's going to go for this here, needing 2 touchdowns as it stands right now. Fourth and 7 from the 12-yard line. Levine back to pass, looking. Throws to the end zone. That's intercepted. That's intercepted by Wade. Wade will bring it out of the end zone. Goes left. Tries to make something out of nothing, but actually gets tackled at the 6-yard line. And they are still up 2 scores. Strong handoff right side to Tavares, who gets 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 8. And, of course, Richmond trying to just waste some clock here and take home victory number 3 of this season. Handoff Costanza up the middle. He will get 4. 3rd and 4 from the 13-yard line. Strong. Back to pass screen to Tavares, looking for blockers, gets the first down, and a little bit more up to the 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Richmond. 5 minutes to go here. First and 10, Strong under center. Costanzo will get the handoff left side, and he will get 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 from the 26. Handoff Costanzo on the Wildcat, I believe. Up to the 35. Tries to make it. Breaks tackle. 45 up to the 47. Nearing 100 yards on the day is Phil Costanzo. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go. It's going to be a handoff to Ferris. Ferris breaks free and gets inside Ferris State territory. Under 3 minutes to go now. Strong puts his tight end in motion right to left. It's going to be another handoff Costanzo, and he's got green grass, 35-30, foot race down the sideline, and that's tackle from behind at the 29. Ferris State was able to contain this run game early, just not able to now. And that's been the problem for a majority of the second half. Tavares with the handoff cuts up the middle, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. A 1-yard carry on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 28-yard line. Excuse me, actually, Ferris State calls a timeout right before the 2-minute timeout. So this will be the final play. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Tavares up the middle. Fights his way, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. It'll be about 3rd and 2 for Richmond from the 21. It's going to be a keeper by Strong. Tries to bounce it and actually going to get a yard. But it will be 4th down for Richmond. First down ends it here. And that's what they're going to go. They're going to go for it. 4th and 1 from the 21. Strong inside. I'm going to change the play. 4th and 1. Man in motion, it's a toss. Costanzo makes a man miss, and he's going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Richmond. And that will seal the deal. Leads back up to 21. And Ferris State gave it their all here today, but the number 2 team in the land keeps it going. Going to extend that winning streak to 26 games in a row. Tolbert will return, I think his first kickoff today. Haven't had very many opportunities, and he's tackled at the 16. 6 turnovers for Ferris State was really the problem, and yet, even with all those turnovers, they still had a chance late. Levine, he's back to pass, throws down the field. Will this be pick number 7, or a turnover number 7? It will be. Melvin picks it off. He's already has 1 touchdown today, looking for blockers. And he gets the corner to the 20, and it goes down there at the 24. And that's going to do it. 3rd interception today for Jabari Melvin. And the QB kneel formation, victory formation comes out for Richmond. They're going to take a knee. And that will do it. Richmond is going to improve to 3-0 on the season. Ferris State with a valiant effort. Going to drop their first game. It will be 1-1 as they continue Big Ten play. This was a non-con game. Doesn't hurt anyone or help in conference. But a big game for Richmond to have. They look to defend their national championship from the past 2 seasons. And this will be the final one. 20 seconds left. Strong will take the final knee. And that is official. Final score here from week 3. Richmond 45, Ferris State 24. Both these teams, I believe, return to conference play next week. And that'll do it. Appreciate you guys watching another edition of the RFL Legends Dynasty on the YouTube channel. Of course, we've got Gladiator Dynasty games showing right now. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, please do so. Also follow the Twitch. There will be games going there as soon as the new game drops, which is is in a couple of weeks. So keep a lookout at that, as well as other dynasties that we have in the Discord. If you want that link, it's in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time for some more RFL Legends action.